Well, good morning, almost good afternoon. Build day 6, I do believe. Just getting out here. It's a little after 11 o'clock, so I'm getting a little bit later start. We had work-related errands today, so that's put us a little bit late on starting. Breakfast of the day before I forget. I'm not hungry for anything big, but donut doesn't sound good either. Okay, breakfast of the day is going to be a drink of the day. I need an 8-ounce glass filled about that full with some Crown Royale apple. I think that'd do me good with the way everything's been going lately. So we got your drink of the day in. We're going to start it off with a buzz. Yesterday, we left you with the photo haul. We got the walls done, we got it raked out, I got the bracing in, we got touch-ups on the panels done, and I was supposed to work on these last night. These are the leads for the lights. So that's going to be our start today. We are going to start getting the lights wired up in here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to test them once they're wired, because I don't have my power box out here, and I have a big train transformer I use to do a lot of my testing, but this is probably a little bit more than that train transformer can handle. I'll have to check later. But we're going to get started with wiring, and it basically is going to consist of one long 18 gauge speaker wire that we're going to start from this corner, run it down this wall, hop across the other wall and back over to here. And as we do it, we got to go through and make connections on the wires to it. So that's what we're going to be working on. I need to get my tools out here. Let's get the day started and actually see where we get to. Well, it's later in the day, after 3 o'clock. Took most of the day to get the panels wired. And you can see a little bit of a red glow there, and another one there. Everything's lit up and working. I even got that guy hung, Iron Maiden, and got his eyes glowing. Now, I have one other step I was going to hold off on doing, and I decided to say the hell with it, I'm going to do it now, and that's getting the roof on. And I just bought the piece out that fits over this display, and then most of the plywood that we used last year I saved, so I should be able to do the majority of the hallway. There's a couple of pieces I used on projects, so I'll be a little short, but anyway, we're going to try to get plywood up and attached. Okay, I know we're in the dark, or semi. You probably see me a little bit from the light from the house. Wanted to show you the chain hallway with the lights on. I did kind of a reveal after I made these panels last spring. And it's probably not coming over very good. This camera does not do this justice. I should actually use my phone and shoot some footage with that, so you get the idea. In fact, hold on. I am going to do just that. I'll shoot this over again with the camera, or on my cell phone, and then you can decide which one is better. Okay, here's with the camera on my cell phone. And all the lights have halos. There's probably a setting or a filter I could use to tone it down. But anyway, there you go. Now you tell me which is better, my camcorder or this. Okay, back to the camcorder. It's a little after 8, almost 8:30. I'm getting ready to call it quits for the night. I wanted to show you progress. This is with the chain hall and the graveyard and the mausoleum. What I ended up adding tonight was this here. And we had to do some changes. Let's see, where was it? Okay, over here. This corner here, I was supposed to put the fireplace in there, and then we were going to do a covering, a plywood covering over the top of it to help protect it from the weather. Problem is, there's a huge root off this tree, and it's right in the middle of where the hearth is. And with that there, I can't put the hearth in. So I'm going to have to move the fireplace. The only other place in the display to put it, and we went and did some measuring, was right there in that corner. And it's 45 inches long on the sides. And originally, I was supposed to have a 2-foot panel right here. And by the time I had my 3-foot walkway, did the fence, and then the fireplace, there was a foot distance from the fence to the fireplace, which would have made it real easy for someone to reach in and grab something off the mantle, because Suanne always decorates that up. So we decided to put a 1-foot panel there for now. And that backs the fence out to about 2-foot distance. I'm still thinking if push comes to shove, I'll just take that 1-foot panel out and I'll back everything off another foot. That'll be 3 feet away if need be. But I'll wait till I get the fireplace in and the fence, and then we can kind of take a look at it and go from there. I wanted to give people kind of a jog in. And actually taking that out, it would mean they'd come in and straight off in, but that would also give more room for the witch. And I might end up doing that. I'm going to have to talk to Sue about that. You know, because I really wanted a jog. Originally it was supposed to be a 1-foot and a 2-foot. It was supposed to be a 3-foot jog, so they really had a jog coming in. But then I wouldn't be able to put the fireplace there, which means I wouldn't be able to put it in at all because I don't have room over there for it. So, and I want the fireplace. Fireplace is one of the key components. So I'm having to sacrifice my pathway, you know, for the sake of the fireplace, which shortens the maze by about 8 feet. But I have lengthened it in other ways, you know, in other displays. Another problem that we ran into was here. This is the entrance here. On this side of it, it's going to be spider display. Originally, I was supposed to have a 2-foot panel here, and I have a wall going here, which means it's a real tight entrance, and we can't have that. It has to be 3 foot. So I took the 2-foot panel out and put a 1-foot panel in. You know, and that gives us our space that we need. So, having to sacrifice here and there. I've been having to do that a lot this year. I had to do that in the photo hallway. Quite a bit, because things were just way off. Like I said in one of the other daily setups, I desperately need to redo my measurements out here, especially now that all the big trees are gone. And that was a new tree this spring, and it died on us. We got a little bit of green on it down at the bottom, and that's it. And it's getting watered just as well as the other two are. For some reason that one died. We're going to have to replace it this spring. But anyway, past what I've showed you, we are ready for skinning in here. So we're going to do that tomorrow. We'll get started on skinning tomorrow in here. But I think today did pretty good. Doing those lights in there, though, took forever. God, did it take forever. Almost 4 hours to wire up all those panels. So, but anyway, I'm going to let you go. We'll have the wrap up here in a little bit as soon as I get done getting cleaned up and things turned off. Okay, end of the day wrap up, and we got Kaylee with her bunny. She brought one of her babies out. She's got 3 of those different stuffed animals. Puppy, a kitty, and a bunny. And she brought Bunny out tonight. Bunny has been her toy of the day all day today. But like I said, end of the day wrap up and a possible correction. At the start of the vlog, did I say it was day 5 or day 6? I got to looking up something on my YouTube channel and realized it's day 6. Yesterday was day 5. So if I said 5 at the beginning of the vlog, I was off a day. But I'm correcting it now at least. Didn't do too bad. Chain hallway took me way longer than I had planned. I figured it'd be like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and it took me almost 4 hours. Just a little over 4 hours to do it. All the wiring, I mean. When I designed and made those panels this last winter, I left the leads, the connection, the part of the light system that sticks out the top of the panel fairly long. That way I don't have to keep adding new leads every year. I can get 3 or 4 years out of those leads before I have to replace them. Problem is, on most of the wall panels, when I did my connections, I had wire all over the place. So I had to go through and bundle it and zip tie it. I didn't show you guys that, I don't think. But anyway, that way the wires weren't all over the place. They were on, up on top of the walls. On the section that's in front of the house, I just let them hang down the back side. Couldn't do that on the rest because the back side of the chain hallway was another display, so they would have been seen, either way. So I ended up having to bundle them. And that took a lot of time, having to bundle each connection up. We got the roof on over there. We got the Iron Maiden into place. We got the fence into place. And we got the partition walls up in the witch area, which leaves skinning for tomorrow and fencing. Should be able to get both done. I should be able to, depending on what time I get going. I do know tomorrow morning, before I can do anything with the haunt, I've got to get the backyard mowed, which means I got to clean up some of the Halloween puke out there so I can get the mower out and about and get things mowed. It's getting shaggy. The front yard's getting kind of shaggy too, but I'll let it go for now. I can come out here with when it gets a little taller with a weed eater and just whack it down with a weed eater, and it won't take long. So we got that tomorrow. We got mowing, skinning, and fencing in the witch. But past that, we are moving right along. I'm going to go ahead and let you go in and get you edited and uploaded. I think last night I made it in bed by 10:15 for a change. I've been going to bed around 10:15 to 10:30 every night except day 1. That was the one I was up to 1 in the morning editing all that fast forward footage. So anyway, I shall see you tomorrow for day 7. Stay spooky, stay toxic.